What?
Eh?
Hello.
Wow.
Nope, I hear you at a Bren's computer, not mine.
Wow.
whack-a-mole.
Hi.
I had to remove my headset from my phone as a connection because that one time I used my phone when I was trying to make other things work. Apparently it was just making my headsets lose their minds. I'm increasingly tempted by Goat Farm in the North Island again, even though I don't actually want to go that far away. Anyway, hi. You see that Kato is mining. So I have Discord running on my laptop because trying to run Discord on my Steam Deck didn't work great. But I have game sound coming out of just my Steam Deck. So I apologize in advance for any echoing. Yes, now we just need to actually put all of the parts into the correct tower that should fit them all.
Remember to use toothpaste
Why are we using toothpaste?
Thermal paste.
on thermal paste.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was gonna say, I got a fresh thing of thermal paste, yes. Because we didn't have any kicking around.
Usually you just buy a small stick and let it just dry out. That's what
Yeah.
usually happens.
Well, they sell like the stick, and you only need a rice grain amount of it.
Yeah, and it's why like Arctic Cooling is still making bank on the FFXIVs. Because
Yeah.
you know they hand mix them, right? Like they have a machine, but it's basically a glorified KitchenAid that they hand mix the materials together.
Look, I've watched enough episodes of how it's made to not be surprised how much human intervention is still required in everything.
No, the thing is, like one batch would make practically a global 3-month supply. Let's see. Dance
Didn't someone say they went and did this in Party Finder for it? I guess they didn't get markers.
By the time we got to the last. And that was the same marker that
You can't place it. Wow.
Ah.
Oh, wait. This is the...
Yeah, there's markers that go onto the other platform, but you can't put them there until you're on the other platform, which means you can't do them until the end of the fight.
Oh.
So you would like, if someone has done the fight, then
Yeah, there are people who have fear who like to pass a lot of markers. If there is another way to do markers, then you ask them, and they go.
but that's definitely against skirmisher.
Once they've been passed along, I just
technically, you're already using development on the Steam Deck, so... Anyway.
Yeah, I know. I am a horrible rule breaker and a cheater.
Well, technically, you did make it work, so...
Well, yeah, because I don't have an actual Steam copy of 14, so I already had to do little things just to make it work. Anyway, let's find out how much you remember.
Speaking of Rusty, I saw like 10 bands inside.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with its chimerical foe? used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. The challenger's down! Is this the end?
We were as out as we could go, but we were already at the end of it.
Oh, we probably gotta move as soon as we see the orange circle.
Yep.
Practically all need to know.
Yeah, trying.
It's all good.
If someone pulls it up before I get it, then I can't make any promises before it ends up.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with its chimerical foe? He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
My party. In.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Oh, I didn't die.
The challenger rises again! Can we turn this around?
I did not get out of all the easy. I guess I got out of enough of it. Remember that the fortress needs to be between you and the boss. Yep.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified! And now they're crashing down all around!
Tanks out.
Not sure which one was first.
Stack, and then
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Kind of.
go north and get rid of you.
Oh, he's at his rival flying! What fearsome strength!
Oh, I meant like for the AoE.
Yeah.
Did manage to get Dark Missionary out.
Hold on to the light rail so that's the back.
Yeah, because we can't go prize for the boss, because the boss isn't the source of the damage on that. I'm missing a ring.
Gonna settle for this guy.
He gave me 2 rings. He's stuck. Technically 3 rings, actually, now I think about it. Engagement ring, wedding ring, and also Final Fantasy XIV wedding ring. Yes, I saved the set since I bought new gear. Okay, I was missing a piece of gear, so that probably didn't help, but now I'm good.
What's better than forgetting pants?
That's still funny. Zill's like went through like a chunk of raid and being like, why do I not have any health? And then realized he wasn't wearing his pants.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
It is He never stops being.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Got one runner
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Sorry. I was too late grabbing that. I realized when I died.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing! The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
They have to meet the I was really good.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Pretty far out, quite a bit.
I'm having a hard time adding pick-up ads to the scramble to get to the correct location.
Just need to grab some nags. Doesn't matter who.
No, that's definitely, I don't want to do that, so that is not encouraging me.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Our title
Oh, I win.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
up sprint. And then in. Starting out. Starting out. Stack. And then clock. Second middle, clock middle.
The challenger's down! Is this the end? Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength!
We're all here.
Great pull.
Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
Alright.
That is a bigger circle than I thought it was.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
I have the corn. So just stay in right now, right?
Yeah, unless we get the flare, and then you just let me do it.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
It's based on who's on top of the aggro table.
Right, and I'm supposed to take the tether to like the side away from you, and then
Yeah, and then I'm supposed to run off the room, yeah.
then you stay right there, because everyone on the other side of the boss on like max melee is supposed to be just far enough to keep the flare
Oh,
from
okay.
killing.
Okay, yeah, you stay in the corner and all the rest of us go away.
That's gonna be weird too. I know. Because you get the flare, you run away. Flare stays is a very useful strategy.
Pretty good. Well, we're at 40 call out. When we get to the box, should I do like the box call out?
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business! Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
I got my question. Not going to start with that. Some of us need to out before we ready out.
He's used his feather powers to manifest a weapon!
Party in.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Oh, yeah. Also, that call could have been out of the right?
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered
No, it
seeds!
was smashed in. It was smashed in. So
Party out.
Oh dear! The challenger is
Everyone
out
out
to
and then
win!
party in. We were talking when I first said party out. Party out. Not party out, everyone.
I have to just like manually close this because it's just straight crashed and it's not responding at all.
Don't worry, Glenn.
So for odd even, you're referring to the position, right?
Yeah, so you lock. Okay, now I can look at Let me pull up the Lexi's guide again now that we're talking. Able to talk about it.
Here's on circles, not the red and blue dots.
Yeah. The red green dot is where.
It's no longer as coordinate. Okay. Which one's odd and which one's even?
Squares are odd. The green is odd. Red.
Okay.
So odds go. Look at those. One. Odds go to the green squares, and evens go, and on page 2, evens go to the red. Right. I think page 3 is a bit clearer about that point. Like, pages 1 and 2 mostly show how those radials go out. Page 3 is the one that shows part where the party is standing and then where they move to if you're odd or even. Page 3 is the one you should be using as reference. Yeah, so now and Ross always but all the rest of us we'll recognize where the last one was. And it's literally, if you see yourself with the marker, you get out of the zone and recognize which one you're supposed to be in right now. So yeah, calling odd even is probably good there, assuming we know what the spots are.
Is my green and red square pair the one in the upper left corner?
It is the one that is shows the DPS markers on page 3.
Oh, okay, that's the team.
When you have to do the buddy partner up, you're going to do buddy partner up. The friend, Ashton are going to be along the wall. That you're talking about page 10? Yeah. Okay, yep, that's right.
Start the process of restarting the Steam Deck and then getting back to the desktop mode and then getting back into Porg can take 10,000 years. I know, but I also wish it didn't take 10,000 years, so I'm just like, ugh, you things.
It's running out of...
I would like it to maybe hold up to its name a little better than that.
Not like the desktop mode.
Actually, desktop mode is very slow. But the actual Steam Deck can't run my copy of 14 properly, so I have to do it in desktop mode and there's shenanigans involved.
Like, used to be able to somehow.
Well, you used to basically just like install it as a non-Steam game in desktop mode. But they broke that functionality. So now I'm using Dalamud to run it as through the free trial, but then it loads in my actual like account. Which is know that it's really against the spirit of the thing. We have a different plugin running to make Act work, and so if this happens again, I'm just disabling. The SSL connection could not be established to see inner exception. Okay, something is actually different. Players in queue.
If only I knew the people get there so quickly, I could have gotten some dry ice, and the second boss of that would have been since they frozen in the
Very kind, but
play like a very dangerous competition where they get delayed and
Yeah, that's not really worth the risk, but I appreciate the thought.
that's why it's completely frozen. For you to force packages with
Okay.
Well, at this point, you're gonna have to work
Someone just dropped.
right when we're about to go. What?
There was a wiggle check and everything.
I bet he thought he did, and then he went to get a glass of water. Yes, you're here, but you got booted from the instance. Oh, Ash, you're the party leader.
Oh shit, you're right.
It just drops to the next person in the list whenever the leader drops, and since you're the other tank.
Guess so.
I keep going to like mouse over to my laptop screen, except that this mouse is not connected to my laptop, it's connected to the Steam Deck, so it just hits the edge of the screen and then I'm like, oh right. Oh no, my portrait.
Oh no.
No longer have the
Okay.
What?
We have correct pets, we have correct stances. There's already in the middle. Okay. Try this again. Yes.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon.
Thanks, in.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
My party.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! They're back on that Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Out when platform falls. Party again. Now. Middle, and then clock out.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Okay, north side.
That was me at the wrong part. I'm sorry.
Turns out, fail.
We should just rival flying! What fearsome strength! Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
It looks like the 10 seconds of talking on the wall. Across the floor. Red.
This is my awesome, right?
Yeah, that is your on.
And this is my even? Or
The
is it
challenger's down! Is this the end?
Right there.
first time, the second, okay. Like the second slot.
Yes. No, you're right. It was you had it right the second time.
We slots in here.
It's right here. It's in like you have it like the Wi-Fi symbol. It's in between the second and third.
In between second, so like the second slot, okay.
Yeah, but it's like right.
Yeah.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business!
No,
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? Take it outside. The brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
party.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Beautiful slow getting inside.
That was a combo.
Oh, okay.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
I got a little bit buried in all the computer not fun stuff today, but I also officially found out that I have arthritis in this one, so that's
I'm 28. 29. No, I remember.
it looms in your very near future.
My lower back that I heard and I thought I was like, no more than a month. So I thought, okay. Yeah, I just needed to stretch a bit. I just kept banging it on top.
You're in a half break. And that's what I like about
Wasn't Bill really talked about that too at the time? I remember that. He was like, no.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
A couple of things that happened, so just like surprisingly happened.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing. Oh dear! The Destroyer has sprouted from the scattered seeds!
like parties on screen.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Yeah, I think that was just us not being in the right spot.
It was just a slip left.
Because I was fast, we were trying to get the ad, so we'll get out of the other explosions fast, so should I? But I can take them with that and rock it off. Yeah, I mean, I can still, I was standing and I think 3 of them on it. I'm not doing it intentionally.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his fetal powers is to manifest a weaponry. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm.
Now,
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Reorient, box, tank out. Okay, stack in the middle, and then out at your box. You need access to that in the middle there. Please put another aim in the middle.
Here we go.
Oh, we should just rival
You want
flying!
to be out
What
there?
fearsome strength!
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Alright, that was beautiful.
That's like
Just sure.
It's normal.
The Root Abominator is hanging on the building! They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Sometimes my mouse thinks that I'm still holding both buttons down for full movement when I'm only holding one button down for direction. This is unfortunately apparently a Steam Deck issue. This is like
I've already used my impulse.
well, let me see if I can get it.
The Challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Fine.
Can't go there, I guess.
He's bounding from wall to wall!
Brad, away from the front.
I have two tethers. I don't have my involved anymore either, so.
The Challenger's down!
Really?
Is this the end?
Oh, that was not my
Oh no! That was too much for the Challenger!
We're okay.
No. Like I didn't get the first one. The first odd I didn't get it. Oh, because like I'm supposed to run around with my truck. Okay. like you can always have one healer on wide wall and one healer on short wall. That's basically that.
Well, it's... Yeah, so it's... Yeah, so it's Shadow is left and Rock is right. So sometimes, depending on where the boss jumps to, they'll be the north healer and sometimes the north.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes when I am just like running around and then I let go of a button that's supposed to stop like me moving, it doesn't stop. And then I just continue going and then sometimes I need to go off the edge.
I think I need to look through the box again to look like actually.
Okay, I'm just leaving that up on my screen. This whole section is very confusing, but it's the kind of confusing where once we get it, I think, then it will be like, oh, this makes sense, and then we just do it and it's fine.
Why am I typing it? I always go to the wall.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his fatal powers to manifest a weapon. The challenger's down! Is this the end? The challenger rises again! Can we turn this around? Oh dear! Venus Flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around! Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing. Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
I think I was in the wrong spot.
Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength! Goodness me, the Brute Abominator is hanging on the building! Let's see if they can stay standing.
I don't know if I'm... Oh, no, I am taking it.
Everyone get away from Ash. Over the side. There we go. Now base in the wall.
He's bounding from wall to wall.
Red. Now prepare. Shadow gets together on Ren. Shadow. Away from... Invoke. I need to get that, I think. Oh yeah, hold on. That was the opposite direction. Shadow can't get away from there. If it's that scenario, the player needs to go away from the north wall, and we always touch the east wall. Okay. That one is opposite? Yeah. No.
Because otherwise you murder Kato.
Because Shadow can't get away. Say flare in or like flare on the inside, flare on the outside. Flare towards wall, flare away from wall. Well,
Or just stay or flare away probably works.
flare north or flare mid, because the flare still has to, or I guess I think for that one, flare is always. There's always going to be a healer at the north wall. Okay.
That makes sense.
So the first one... I think the player then has to go off to Narnia, right? Or is there someone up the other wall?
I'll be
You can't.
I'll be there.
You can't be Narnia.
Right. You can't no, the player is not going to be the tether person. Yeah, but,
Mao is going to
Mao is
that wall.
yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
So you
okay.
did.
For the tether, do I need to keep it short, or can I just be at like odd in positions?
The shorter you keep it, the less damage you're taking.
I'll go even further and they hurt.
Yeah.
I agree, Kato. Please explain what you're trying to say here. No, I said, I'm not saying you, Kato, I'm saying Shy, explain. Hold on, Rock.
So, whenever you jump, you're basically always there's a wall. The wall on the north side, which side is either going to be the west or depending on. So you won't be getting the wall. Maybe I'll get the wall, but I'll be at the far end. So I'll be getting the tether.
Because Kato is usually looking at the boss on the left side and Rock is usually on the right side. And so, depending on where the boss jumps, always Rock is tethered. He has to sometimes swap sides or get the tether. That's the...
We know what we need to do here, or are we still figuring it out?
Shadow's checking.
Okay, so is it okay? So it looks like each healer has a specific wall that they're going to. Is that correct? And so, but that means that based on the orientation that the boss is at, you will be doing something slightly different. Is that correct? I'm looking at the Locked Seeds raid plan that we have right now. And what it looks like it's explaining is, so on page 10, North Wall is on the right side of the screen, and the boss is away from the North Wall. Whereas on page 12, the boss is on the wall closer to the North Wall, and so the North Wall is on the left side. But the healer that's on each side, the healer goes to their specific wall, not to a relative boss position. I'm still using that as an example because it clearly shows what's going on here. Okay?
And they're still together. But like, yeah, did you look at, like, did you in-game look around the boss, the back wall there? You can see the north wall, you can see on the west, the wall is further away, the west wall is further away from the north wall, the wall is closer.
Okay, so yeah, there's basically, it looks like Locked Seeds has two different, like, patterns, but you still resolve it the same way regardless of what you're doing. Right?
Yeah, the idea is that you make the boss true north, and then that means that everyone goes to the same position based on the boss going to the north. And it just means that one healer is going to then, if the boss is on the west wall, then Rock is closer naturally to the north wall. If the boss is on the east wall, then Shadow is naturally. That's it. I think that the ultimate is, they could just always be Rock and Heather and the boss.
So, based on the two... Okay, so the actual tether page, on page 3 it shows the tethers, and so you have the healer always going to the true north wall, the healer is taking the tether for the first part of the Locked Seeds. Physic range gets the tether on the wall that the boss is not on. Yeah. Physic range gets area. And then once we go to the party or the pair stacks, the healer that isn't tethered goes to the Phys range, and the caster goes to the healer that is tethered. Correct? Okay. So yeah, it's not that healers switch tether. It is always going to be one healer always has the tether. Yeah, and so Roth is going to be with the other supports in the moving back and forth on the left side with the boss relative. If Otto is the one who's taking the tether as well. Wiggle check. Did I have all that correct? And is there anything that needs to be clarified? Answer being typed right now.
Yes.
It's less that you're switching and more that the box
Yeah.
you end up in different positions based compared to the wall.
So, for the flare, everyone will just like punch up against their wall while the flare goes middle, correct? Okay.
I mean, boss.
You'll still be closer to the boss wall than you will be to the north wall, I think. Correct?
I'm great.
I mean, what are you thinking about, guy here? Because I understand Kato's concern here, and I'm trying to explain it.
I don't understand.
Let's
Kato,
just do this. Kato
So-
will stay on the right side of the wall. Whoever gets the tether on their side, they'll get the tether.
yes, that is what's happening, Kato.
Okay.
And this guy's just overcomplicating it.
No, I'm not. Yeah, but it's not always going to be the same healer. That's all I'm saying.
It is. It is always going to be the same healer.
How is it always going to be the same healer if the boss is in different places?
Because one healer would actively go towards the tether.
Okay, that is different than what I'm saying. That is a different way of resolving it. That is not what
That is what the mechanic is, though, isn't it? You have two people go close to the wall to get the tethers, and then they are the ones that have the tethers in the mechanic.
sure. But the question is which healer is no, yeah, so Pato is Pato is looking at the mechanics the way Hector explains it, not the way Great Plan explains it.
No, that is the way Great Plan explains it.
Great Plan does not say what hero. It is an outpost.
Okay. So then why don't we just assign it to be one healer? Like,
That's not. I think we're just confused, like, because we're talking about what look like two different things, and we're just trying to clarify what it is we actually mean.
yes. That's, like, I agree, like, because I don't think you want the tether healer being with the group that is moving their things with the boss, because you see, on page 4 of the raid plan, you still have a healer on True North Wall and the other healer with the group.
No, Great Plan is the question, so hold on. It's not about whether the tether healer is part of the party or not. It's about which healer gets tethered.
I understand that. That is the question that we are asking. And I think Kato is proposing one healer always gets the North Tether. And I think that sounds fine.
Okay, which healer is that?
I think they said that was going to be Kato, and that's what we were trying to sort out.
You take the tether.
Okay. Let's go.
No, it's okay. Yeah, food check.
take it outside. The brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing fast. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Okay.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Okay. Wrong one. Sorry. Alright, you didn't do enough DPS. Well, that's not good. They weren't put together. And yeah, Ice done the wrong thing. So
How do we know that? I
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing fast. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
like party.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around! The challenger's down! Is this the end? Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength! Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
Okay, assume the position of the tether. Claire's going to be in the middle. Everyone into the corner. Okay, now prepare for your screen.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
I think I dropped my first one in the wrong spot. Now that I'm looking at this again. Is the green one where I dropped the first one?
That's what we need to start calling odd or even.
Okay, so I actually did drop it in the right spot, then I just switched the wrong spot after.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the flares and tethers look like they were working as intended.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing.
That one called for me to take the next player or other like, it's not a very useful.
Oh dear! Fiendish Boar have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Light party.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
I think the one that I revoked, I was going to say
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
stop moving.
Yeah, like
Anyway, let's just say one thing. Some of the people who dropped theirs, and I don't know who, didn't drop the flare right on the spot, the spot. And
You mean the stars?
The stars, yeah.
Why do you-
Right up the stairs. The stars.
Yeah.
Stars.
Okay, like, you need to be very careful with what you're saying, because dropping the player, I'm like, oh, that's my job.
Well, also, we're still figuring this out, so it's hard to be careful with the words, because we're still figuring out what the words are.
Yes, right. Some of the stars were not perfectly on the right spot, and so the safe spot was not the chill zone, but was not always chill.
I mean, you're still probably gonna have to do a little bit of adjustment. We're not even getting the stars right for our Sinister Siege to start. So, like, use your eyes still.
Yeah, that's why I was just reminding people did not.
At least it's a mechanic where the more we get the hang of it, the easier it will get, because everyone knows where they are in the first place, and there will just be less things to watch for. So this is, like, really the hardest part.
I mean, I feel like I'm still gonna be using my eyes until we're done farming this.
With this boss there, at least.
Like,
Because you never know if someone's slowed up for a second.
no, I mean, like, the mechanic feels slow enough that you sort of like use your eyes most of the time. Yeah.
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds! Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around? Oh my! Even the cameras have been penalized, and now they're crashing down all around!
Out after. Out. Party in. And then you.
I really can't take the
Middle.
very much.
And then clock spot.
They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Go north.
Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength! Goodness me, the Brute Abominator is hanging on the building!
Be careful like you attack. You always target the center of the box rather than where you think you're targeting. Clear to the corner, everyone away. First we got to have fire hydrant, not yet. Combination fire.
Oh, I assume.
No, don't assume. Wait until the flare comes out.
The challenger's down!
And
Is this the end?
Like, 3, 2, 1. Out from the wall.
He's bounding from wall to wall!
Red. Get together. Target corner. Then wait for the flare. Robot. Red.
No, I'm sorry.
You stay at
Let's
your
go.
wall.
You can't go. Okay.
You stay
Yeah,
at
you
your
stay.
wall.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Ren, you go, you take the square to where I am, and then everyone else goes right away.
It's not
You probably
I
stay on
need
the
to hit
box.
at that moment for sure.
Sorry?
You said provoke, but what I needed to do was shirk.
No, I said provoking. I always know what I wrote.
So I just like shirked because I was like, no, hang on, I'm not supposed to have one.
Yeah, sorry, I have been in the habit of calling provoke as for tanking as well as I can remember. So,
I know. You call out your actions like you're an anime character, and it's great and it's useful. And then sometimes I just get confused anyway.
it's that or make a macro that makes it very inefficient. Because the macros can't queue.
I mean, that's my Living Dead one, but I always need to warn people about that one.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business.
You know.
Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Attack all we have. Put the hands together. Come on.
Fine. I'll move that I think there's just gonna be some
Oh my! Even the cabinet has been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Party mid.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
yeah, I probably should have.
Also, left. North.
Oh, he sent his rival flying! What fearsome strength! Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
Never trust it. Never trust it. I know, right?
Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the
Big. I don't have to go very far. If I turn around and notice B-ball, so I get the far side, I'm like, oh.
Everyone else kind of took a break while I was messing with my stuff, but I actually never took a break, so I'm going to be right back to schedule.
So, quick break.
break sounds good.
Here's back.
I used to just smother Riley whenever she tries to wake me up early. Grab her and cuddle her. Eventually she learned to swat my head and then jump away. It took a long time for her to unlearn that.
So I've got a quick question. I don't know if Sky is here, but can we mandate that the in-out after the free proximity AoEs go off? Can we mandate, much like Sugar Riot, that the DPS be on the butt, just so that it's equivalent to the same way that we do the initial one that's in the center?
What are you talking about? After the cameras come crashing down, there is another one of the tank busters. Right, yeah. Good mandate that after we all go to the butt and the tanks go to the front.
Yep. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that'll be making it a lot cleaner for Jeremy. We'll be able to treat it the same way as the other ones. It's a bit chaotic, but yeah.
Yeah, because right now the way we're doing it is kind of YOLO-ish. Everybody just goes kind of over-under in a random way.
Yep. You are absolutely correct.
Fine. So I'm very tired. Physio and then doctor appointment and then running around to computer cards. It's just been long.
Take it outside. The brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon.
Tanks out.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing by. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Okay, I got one.
Mine went off.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Bonfire. Bring them. Out. Move on. Tank. Middle.
Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Box.
The challenger's down!
No
Is this the end?
So, we do. Oh, that's part of it. But I got
We can jump.
No. He just like splat themselves. That's a ridiculous jump.
So the entire party getting out the butt, or the tanks getting out in the front? Yeah, there we go.
Party button.
I can.
Could have said my own voice.
I mean, we're already talking about hiding in the bush now, so.
Alright, let's not go into interlude.
To take it outside,
we do have
the
to go.
brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing.
I'm aiming for Justice ID and
Yeah. I'll try that.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Light party.
did the one I was supposed to, but I feel like that would have actually been better if I didn't realize my time. Is that what you're trying to figure out the name?
Even the travelers have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
Overthrowing counter. Party on the button. Take the front. Ready out.
With
Back middle. Look for your top spot. Out of spot. Hey, Norris.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
I'm not sure how much I got there, but not quite used yet.
Oh, he sent his rival flying! The fearsome strength! Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building!
Close together. I don't like that. Everyone get away from the corner and clear in the corner. But first there's thorns, so out after the count. Tank flare, away, and help. One.
It's bounding from wall to wall!
Red. Okay. Right up the wall.
wall right up.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger!
Yeah, I just keep forgetting that it's also.
I forget.
So I keep wasting my mitts on like, oh god, there's too many things happening, and I have clearly stood in an AoE, and then I don't have them for like buffers.
I missed it. Why is it Trifun? What does that have?
I said hi from the gaze and Pato.
Yeah, it definitely said. That's also what I heard, and I knew what you meant, but that's definitely what I heard too.
Also, I have to status the game, so I think
I got really
Half of this, I think we could say more than half of this is like not straight cisgender in some way.
in any case, I was not saying anything of that.
I totally knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, but it still sounded fun. It just sounded fun. That's all.
I didn't understand it. What does that say about
To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business.
I mean,
Will the unannounced warrior contend with this chimerical foe?
I know who George Michael is, but I'm not entirely sure of the reference.
He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Venus Flora has sprouted from the scattered seeds!
together.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified, and now they're crashing down all around!
More like between 1 and 2. Party on the button, take the press. After. Party middle.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around? They're back on their feet! Let's see if they can stay standing!
Here.
Yay!
Oh, we should just rival flying! What fearsome strength!
I knew about that, but I did not know the hiatus issue coming.
Goodness me, the Brute Abominator is hanging on the building! The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Red, your red body is.
Oh, I'm just okay, just to that edge.
No, guys.
Where this red circle needs to get to the arena. Okay, right
Okay.
here. And then all of us can be away from
Yeah. We'll all be like, full arena link, yeah, basically.
I was just thinking that that's just like Sugar Riot or Kato's like attached to the ground and the ad is slowly going towards her, except this time it's red slowly going towards the player. Except for the wall. Red is the wall.
Also, it's a weird bit to parse the call out, but every time you said 3, 2, 1, I was interpreting it as a number rather than a direction.
Yes.
I mean, it's both, really.
I know, but it should be interpreted as a direction, and every time I heard 3, 2, 1 before I parsed it, I was like, why are we counting down? That makes no sense.
Cool. I mean, also, I'm a disaster, so, I mean, don't trust me. I tell people that all the time.
Anyway, let's get human Pullman.
You can ask my children. They'll be like, oh no, mommy's problem.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing fast. Oh dear! Fiendish Brawler have extracted from the scattered seeds! The challenger's down! Is this the end? Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
I didn't stand anything that time. I was just getting hit harder than I had.
Like, I was doing my AoEs right from that. Like, I was just not dying.
I am trying to hang in there for the next, like, 10 to 15 minutes. Very tired.
Understandable.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
Exactly. That's there being a problem.
He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. The challenger's down! Is this the end?
That happened.
It was me bleeding because I thought I was at the wrong part.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing. Oh dear! Fiendish Flora has granted from the scattered seeds! Oh no! That was too much for the challenger! Oh dear! The challenger's fallen out of the ring!
It also don't breed until we actually are like have this on farm. The boss of the thing breeding by jumping on you. Yes, breeding betrayed me.
Yeah.
And it's funny because they only killed me.
When we all scattered, so it's just like Rika standing there for 3 seconds till it's like. It's like Brent and I were like under the boss, so you had to be in really hard for Rika.
We were like, I don't know, we're not going into the dead center of the boss. It's not going to happen. So
I was on the circle, but yeah.
This guy was 45 years old. There's none of that stuff there.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with its chimerical foe? He's used his fetal powers to manifest a weapon. Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing.
I actually went this
Oh dear! Venus Flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Wet light party.
Wait. What?
wait, what is?
There was the one that
And they just don't like to move while they're casting anything.
which is fine, but it was hiding under the box, so I didn't see it.
Oh no, you might just have to look at your list at that point, because they are being at frost.
We have 3 minutes. I don't know.
And my food's not right now, so I kind of agree. Alright, well,
We set at the usual time.
thank you everyone for your patience. Amy Frog.
Yes, we did. And tomorrow I'm actually taking a half day because I have another doctor appointment in the morning. So maybe by tomorrow night I might possibly have got things functioning on a desktop. Cross your fingers.
Yay.
At the very least, I won't have to get up too early, and maybe I might have a nap at some point.
I can take people on an expert. I haven't done expert yet.